Is this the most effective sales tool? Well, I don't know, but it's pretty close. So, what am I talking about? And that is the use of role plays. One of the things that is tremendously valuable, and I've seen this in the VIP mastermind that I do, in the group coaching that I've done, and then most recently in the seller finance course. And there's still an opportunity. There's 1 week left live in that. All of the previous 5 weeks are recorded and in Kajabi. So if you were to join that now, not only could you attend this Tuesday's live, but you could also go through and not have to wait 5 weeks to do it the previous sessions. And if you're interested in that, just go to brucewhipple.com. If you want to go directly, go.brucewhipple.com/seller finance. So why do I say that role plays are so important in this process and as a sales tool? I don't know of a better way to learn what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong than to go through role plays with someone who is pretty skilled at this. This may be a board member, this may be me if we are in a mentoring relationship, this may be someone who you have made calls with, sales calls, whatever it is. But you'll learn through that process what works and what doesn't work. Few things that come to pass. And as I said, in this last week's seller finance course, there were 2 members of that had volunteered to do on camera a role play. And so we did that. Both of those role plays were unscripted. It was the first time that we did the role play. We didn't rehearse it ahead of time. We rehearsed the technology required to do it because it was the first time I ever did it, but we didn't rehearse the role play. And both of those were good. Both of those, we made recommendations on what could be better. And the feedback from the group was that that was one of the most valuable things that they saw were those role plays and what they learned. So how do you go about a role play and what can you learn in that? Number one, I'm a big believer in the 6 P's. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. So know in a role play, and this basically is mirroring what you'll do in a call with a prospect or a sales call or a board member or a professionals, whatever it is. Know what your exact desired outcome is. Know what it is you want to accomplish. Write notes down. I played the part of the seller in these role plays, and I had 17 questions that I wrote down ahead of time. I didn't use them all, but I gave thought to that. And so again, that 6 P's, prior planning prevents piss poor performance. So you know what you want to accomplish from the call or role play. You know what you're going to ask. You take notes. And one of the things that's the biggest skill that I see missing is effective listening. Listening is hard. Most of the time, that's a problem because the person is thinking about the mentee, if you will, what they're going to say next, and they don't listen to what is going on. And that means that an awful lot of information, buying signals, objections, goals from the other side, all of that stuff you miss, which is really a big problem. So I would encourage you to think about upping your sales game, upping your listening skills, and one of the best ways to do that is through role plays. So again, that's something we did, and you can watch those role plays in that seller finance course. Of the weeks that have been completed already, there's almost 9 hours of content there between the presentations that I did each week and the questions, the Q&A. And these were all live this Tuesdays, which is the final, week 6. That will be live as well, presentation by me, and then Q&A. But role plays and how to use them and what you'll learn from them are, I think, one of the most effective sales tools that you can have to improve what you're doing and get better results, which is the reason that you're doing this. So if you like and subscribe this, that would be great. If you want to see more content on this video, and if you send me an email and let me know your thoughts, If you're in the seller finance course, I'd love some feedback on that, and specifically what you thought as a member of that course of the role plays we did with the 2 people that volunteered. So remember, role plays, practice may not make perfect, but it will certainly improve things for you.